war is over before it even starts if these monsters are seen in the sky. When they roar, the enemies raise the white flag. This monster of the sky can hide an entire plane in its belly. Again, this giant plane can fly thousands of kilometers continuously, and when it runs out of fuel, it snatches fuel from another plane in the sky. And the most terrifying thing is this predator that even radar cannot find. Once it takes off in the dark of night, an entire city is wiped off the map of the world before the sun rises the next day. And today I will introduce you to some such giant-shaped planes. Sky or Sea Patrol, entering enemy territory and putting out fires in dangerous areas of special operations or fires. An Air Force C-130 Hercules, tested hundreds of times in countless such adventurous missions. For 7 decades, this plane has been flying with more than 70 variations in more than 70 countries, which have sometimes been the death knell of the sky and sometimes have become the leader of saving lives. Equipped with 4 powerful turboprop engines and multiple weapons, this giant can tear the enemy from the sky. This indispensable tool of the battlefield can also become the guardian of humanity when necessary. With 20 tons of equipment and 3,000 gallons of water, it can control the fire in an instant by spraying it on the fire area. Whether it is day or night, due to the modern sensor and radar system on this plane, it can transform into an embodied terror in any weather. Beluga Excel. The shape of this plane is so strange and huge that some call it the whale of the sky, while others call it the flying dolphin. However, there is a terrible power hidden behind this sweet face, because this is one of the largest and most powerful cargo planes in the world made by Airbus Company. This plane was originally built to carry the body of another plane. Yes, you heard it right. This plane is used to transport the engine, wings, and even the entire front part of another plane from one place to another. To keep such a big monster floating in the sky, it needs a formidable engine. It has 2 Rolls-Royce 10700 turbofan engines. As a result, it can reach 780 kilometers per hour and climb continuously for about 4,000 kilometers. C-5M Super Galaxy. It is one of the largest and most powerful military transport aircraft in the world. This giant aircraft is powered by 4 General Electric CF6 engines, each of which produces so much power that this giant aircraft can carry up to 140 tons of load at a time. It is easily capable of transporting tanks, helicopters, armored personnel carriers, war equipment, and huge military equipment. And the most surprising thing is that if this aircraft runs out of fuel in the sky, it can take fuel while flying. A huge fuel pipe is connected to another aircraft in the sky, and that's when the process of taking oil for this giant begins. With the amount of oil that this aircraft takes at once, you can fill 32 train engines at once. Antonov is the largest and most powerful cargo plane in the world. This plane is so big that it is bigger than a football field. If you put an ordinary plane next to it, you will see that it is the child of a monster standing next to it. One of the attractions of this plane is that its front part can be lifted up. Due to this design, huge military tanks, helicopters, or industrial machines can be loaded directly from the front. This huge plane weighing 285 tons can carry a maximum of 640 tons of cargo, which is almost 3 times its own weight. No other plane in the world can fly in the sky with this weight. With 6 turbofan engines, 32 wheels, and more than 200,000 liters of fuel, this giant can run in the sky at a speed of 850 kilometers per hour. The name of this strange-looking giant flying creature is Stargolin. This is no ordinary plane. When you look at this plane, it looks like 2 large planes have been placed side by side and connected in the middle. The reason for this strange design of this plane is that it is designed to launch rockets. The plane takes the rocket to a height of about 35,000 feet, and from there the rocket is released into space. This method reduces costs, saves time, and reduces risks a lot. This gigantic plane requires 6 powerful engines to operate, 28 wheels, and 35,000 gallons of fuel. And because of this much power, this plane can lift a huge rocket into the sky in an instant. B-2 Speed Bomb. This is a warplane that is a nightmare for the whole world except America. Because no country has been able to buy this American-made plane till date. America does not give it to anyone. It is a terrible weapon whose owner means only its kingdom in the sky. And with this one plane, America is ruling the whole world with its eyes. Radar absorbent material has been used on it which absorbs the radar's web signal. As a result, the radar signal is hit but does not return, and then the radar says no signal found. Its size is like a flying hawk, which has no tail where the whole plane is one huge wing. This bomber plane can carry 16 B-83 nuclear bombs of 1.2 megatons of power, which weighs about 18 tons. So you can understand that the country over which this bomber flies, that country may die half of it in fear. And if this bomber drops bombs from the sky, then what will be below will never be recognized.